5 unusual and unexpected items to add to your bathroom. And I think a bathroom is one of those places that we kind of overlook on a place that can use curated and just carefully selected items that can be unique and really add a lot of just interest and kind of excitement to a room that somewhat gets overlooked. So these are a few things that I personally have in my bathrooms throughout my homes, and then just some items that I will show you today as well. I have some things laid out with me that I think are really cool that really will kind of elevate the space and make it really unusual and different. The first thing you can do that I did to my bathroom, actually down in my powder bathroom in my downstairs, and then also in my primary bathroom as well. And then I plan on doing this to the bathroom, actually both bathrooms in my Northern California house. But what you can do is if you have one of those outdated sheet mirrors, which a lot of us have, they've really come kind of foundationally in many homes that are built just in the last 20 years or so, and maybe even further than that. But they can just be very boring. And a lot of times it's kind of hard to know what to do or really how to style around a sheet mirror. And a sheet mirror, I mean, I'll put a photo here of like what I mean by a sheet mirror. They're just very common. And so you can remove the sheet mirror. I would look up, and the way that I did it, I just Googled how to remove a sheet mirror. I think the concern sometimes with removing a sheet mirror can be it shattering. So you want to make sure that you are taping off the mirror, and there's just a way you can do that. I actually do this method when I ship a lot of my art. It just ensures that if the glass breaks, it will not shatter everywhere and the tape will kind of hold things in place. I've never had a sheet mirror shatter before. It's always been fine, and actually have come off in one full piece. Usually they have these little brackets that are also screwed down to the wall, so you can remove those, and then a lot of times it's lightly glued. And so just I would definitely take a little bit of caution, of course, when doing that. You want to have someone with you as well, just because they can be heavy. And I've actually just, after I've removed all of the sheet mirrors that I've had, I've just given them away for free on Facebook Marketplace. Or once you remove the sheet mirror, you're going to want to paint behind that mirror as well, because more than likely it'll have writing just from the builders, or nothing that you would obviously want to have out in the open. So hopefully you don't have any drywall that you have to patch or repair, maybe just something minor, but you can paint behind where that sheet mirror was. And then these are some examples. I actually went on Facebook Marketplace and found these really cool wood mirrors, and I think I paid maybe $50 per mirror, I want to say. But I actually put one of the mirrors over my husband's vanity side and then one of the mirrors over my vanity side. And then in our downstairs bathroom, I bought this mirror and put this mirror up as well. And I think I found this one on Facebook Marketplace. So you can add these wood mirrors, or really any kind of mirror. It doesn't have to be a wood mirror. It can also be something like acrylic, or it can be something really wicker, whatever to your liking. But I think when you do that, it really just elevates the space. It's an easy thing to do that's kind of an unusual and unexpected feeling in a bathroom. So definitely try that out. I think you'll be surprised how much of a difference and how really inexpensively you can update your bathroom vanity space just by removing that sheet mirror and adding a unique mirror. Another thing you can do that really adds a lot of just unexpected design theory within a bathroom is to add really cool towel rings, or like a towel hook. And so I actually sourced these. I actually just got back from a sourcing trip for a week in North Carolina, South Carolina, all over Georgia, and some parts of Florida. And so when I was there, I found quite a bit of just unique brass items as well. But I definitely love to curate and source brass and unique, not necessarily even brass, but knobs and different handles and things like that. But I think adding something like this, so these are these brass lion head towel rings. And so I think by adding something like this in your bathroom space really makes a big impact. And it's just kind of an unexpected and unusual item to have. It just adds a lot of interest and is something that I think goes a long ways just in elevating the bathroom space, even if you have a small little area. And it doesn't even have to be this size. I actually have these as well, which are a little bit smaller. And these ones are, yeah, so kind of in comparison, but these are great little towel hooks or towel racks. You could just have either like next to the sink or across where maybe you have like larger towels, but it could just be for like a hand towel size. But I think these are just such a cool, interesting thing to add to your space that really just make a big difference. I think any type of little towel hook or rack really just adds kind of that unique just style and kind of adds that personal style. It's just something that you don't see all the time. This is a little seashell hook that I sourced as well. And so this would be such a cute little hook as well for a bathroom with towels that have the little loop on them where you can just loop them on and then have them hanging, or even to like put jewelry and hang this in your bathroom and then have some jewelry or like necklaces hanging down would be really cute. But this is an item, definitely check out getting some type of little brass or ceramic hooks, whatever type of vintage hook you really prefer and like. But adding this is a really unusual, unexpected item that I really love to add to my bathrooms. All of these items will be linked in my Etsy shop, which I have listed below. So that's where I sell and curate all of my vintage and antique items. So yeah, definitely check that out. The Etsy shop's linked below. I don't know if I'll have these listed on there yet, probably close to when this video goes live. I've been posting all my videos on Fridays, but yeah, these are really cool. Definitely check these out. They'll be on there soon. And just a really special item to have that I think you could have for a really long time too, that could go in many different spaces. This is another really unique hook that I sourced in, I think it was North Carolina this past week as well, but same type of thing, really great little hook to have hand towels, or you can hang your robe from this. It's just a brass butterfly and then has these ceramic knobs. It's vintage, but really a great little piece to have in a bathroom just on a wall that I think adds a lot of just special interest and intrigue. Of course, you know I'm going to say art in the bathroom. And so I always shift art around in my bathroom. I even have a little shelf that I lean some art pieces up, and then I have some that I hang, but definitely always a must. I think whether you just hang it back behind a toilet, or you could hang it or even just lean it up against the sink. There's a lot of different kind of ways that you can add art in the bathroom. It doesn't have to be the conventional hanging on the wall or an art gallery, but just even a really unexpected, really small little piece of art in the bathroom is just such a great little addition, I think, to a small space. This is a little piece of art that I have that I think would be so cool in a bathroom. It's just even just the actual aesthetic of it with the people and just the style of the frame. I love this type of style of art, but I think a piece like this would be perfect as well, just in a bathroom hanging on the wall or just leaning up behind like the sink or the toilet. But yeah, definitely check these out. These will be on the Etsy shop here soon as well. This is another style and another piece of art that I think would be a great little pop of color in a bathroom. I make a lot of these, and I have a lot of these that I add on my Etsy store pretty regularly. So yeah, check that out for just kind of regular pieces that are added. But this type of art I think is such a good piece of art to add to our bathroom as well. So yeah, definitely worth adding to your wall, and really adds a level of interest in a bathroom that it's kind of unexpected. Okay, another thing I think is such a great thing to add to a bathroom as well that just adds kind of an unexpected item. They can be referred to as antique shaving mirrors. I have a couple of them, and I do have one in my small bathroom downstairs in my Arizona house. I'll put a picture of it here, but such a great little antique piece, I think, to add to a bathroom. Many of them have little shelves that you can add. So this is an actual shelf that I think it has a mirror and it has these little shelves here. I think something like this is such a cool little decor piece as well. And you can have little things that you style on here. Even put like a little miniature clip lamp, I think would be such a cool idea. I actually styled something like this a little while back for a project I was doing, but this is a really good little addition, I think, as well to a bathroom that just adds a level of just something unexpected. You could even style like little soaps on here or little shampoo for maybe it's guests, you have it in like a guest bathroom or something like that. But finding something like this, or even one of those, like I mentioned, antique shaving mirrors, I think is a really cool thing to add to your bathroom as well. Adding one of these little ceramic soap dispensers on the wall is a really cool addition too. So I've been kind of keeping my eyes open for these. I don't know if I have really the right spot for this in my bathroom, but I think this is an unexpected and unusual thing to add to your bathroom that just adds a really cool kind of piece of decor. You can actually just mount these on the wall with some screws, but there's a lot of different colors and styles. I think these are really neat. I've actually seen brass ones as well, like a brass seashell or just some type of just whether it's brass or ceramic or enamel, but just some type of little soap holder that goes on the wall that you can put like, one of those nice little bars of soap on there. Or if you had guests, you could even leave it in the wrapper and just have it on there. If you had like an Airbnb or something, I just think that's such a cool little touch that you don't see very often that really can boost a space. One of my most favorite home items, and I always call this jewelry for your home. And so I'll have more talks on this down in the future, but I love candle sconces. I do truly think these are our jewelry for your home. And so there's so many different types, right? So you can find some that are seashells. There's some that are more Victorian era with mirrors. I've sold a lot of candle sconces. And if you're someone that's a little bit more concerned with a actual candle that you light with a wick and an actual flame, if that's a concern of yours, or maybe you have kids and you're concerned about the wax, you can get on Amazon relatively inexpensive, just the type of candles that are taper candles, but they're even on a timer and they're obviously very safe to use. And so they're just battery operated, and you can put those in a candle sconce and then still have that same ambiance. A lot of them will even have that little flicker aspect of it to where it looks really great. They look really cool styled in a space, and it just adds that really nice ambiance that a candle sconce can add that just nothing else can top that, in my opinion. So I think adding one in a bathroom is such a cool idea that you just don't really see very often. And so, yeah, it might not be very practical depending on your size of bathroom to have like some big ornate candle sconce. Maybe you might have the space where you can do something like that. But if you don't, even adding something small. So this is like just a little example I have in front of me right here, mirrored candle sconce that I think is such a great little size. And I love anytime you have a mirror like this with a candle sconce, because of the mirror, it's creating that flicker and you're seeing that reflection of that candlelight, and it just adds such a nice little touch. I absolutely love that. I also recently got these in, I think it was Georgia somewhere where I sourced these, but look at these tiny little mini candle sconces. And these, I've never seen any this small. I've actually sourced some like this before that were similar to this. This is a lot of times a Swedish design, and they're more of that hammered type brass, but yeah, they're just vintage candle sconces. These would be so cute in a bathroom. I absolutely love the size of these. I've never seen anything this small like this in a candle sconce form, and they look like little seashells. But I think this would be so, this size would be so perfect for a little bathroom or a little powder room, or even if you just had one with a little candle, would be so adorable. Such a good idea, adding candle sconces to a bathroom. It doesn't have to be just in a main living room or entryway. It can be in places like a bathroom. And when you do that, it just adds that level of something that's unexpected that you really just don't see very many people do, that I think definitely try that out. This is another one that is so tiny. This is a tiny, tiny little candle sconce. I'll hold it up a little bit closer. It's a little brass bear. And I think I found this in Georgia as well, but oh my gosh, how cute would this be in a little kid's bathroom? I just think that would be so adorable. You can put, like I said, if you don't want to do, and if it's a kid's bathroom, I would probably lean more towards like a battery operated candle as well myself. But how cute would that be with a little mini battery operated candle that came on in the evenings that was just in a kid's bathroom? Such a cool little piece that's just unexpected that you don't see people do. It's such a great idea. I love it. All of these candle sconces that I've mention here on my Etsy store. I sell a lot of candle sconces, so they might not be available when you see this, but check out the link below. There's so many different ideas and different styles and types. I was just looking around to see if I had any others. I do have these as well, which I think would be so beautiful in a bathroom. And this has that mirrored effect that I mentioned previously. But these are a Venetian candle sconce, and it has that Venetian style mirror. Anything with a mirror and a candle sconce is so beautiful because you can see that reflection of that flame and that flicker, but it just adds that other level of just kind of beauty with a candle sconce. So these I think are really cool as well. If you're not wanting more brass, there's obviously wood. I sell a lot of like Danish candle sconces, and so it could be just more of like a warm wood tone, especially if you're looking to add warmth into a space as well. Adding a really warm, solid wood candle sconce can be a really good idea for that as well. So this is a style of more of a Danish teak type candle sconce that I just mentioned. And so this one has this little insert where you actually put the candle down inside, and it really emits a nice glow that's really nice and warm. But something like this too, it doesn't have to be a brass kind of traditional sconce. I even have sconces right now in one of my guest bedrooms that are a pewter as well, so it's more of that silver. And so I like to mix and match metals personally, but something like this as well would be really great in a bathroom. I also think a sconce lamp in a bathroom is a really great unexpected style of lamp to add. And if you don't have dimmers in your bathroom, definitely look into getting dimmers. We have them even in our bathrooms, and you wouldn't believe just the difference to have that just on a really low dim. And it's pretty easy to add dimmers. I've added them myself. I know a lot of people can do that as well. When you have guests over and you have the light just really dim all the way down, if you have more of like a sconce style lamp in a bathroom, like a wall mounted sconce lamp, and have it nicely just dimmed all the way down. It just is such an unexpected style of lamp that I think really goes a long ways. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's a free way that you can support my channel. I have my Etsy shop linked below. I'm an art and vintage curator, love talking about design and decor. That's really what I'm most enthusiastic about. And look forward to having more videos and conversations every Friday, and I'll see you next week.